Pro Truth family, what's going on? Y'all already know I be doing my little Kendra G stuff. You know what I'm saying? Again, I'm about to show y'all what the dating scene looks like out here, brothers. This lady here is looking for a man, but I'm going to show you guys what a lot of our women are looking for. See, a lot of our women are looking for a handout and they feel that they should just be taken care of and they don't have to do anything as being a they all they want to do is be a partner, but they don't want to really be a partner. They want to take your money, brothers. But let's go ahead into this because this woman is looking for a man. But let's get into this.
Oh, Tony.
Yes, ma'am. I'm
Okay,
here.
I pray this is a better chance for us. Okay,
Yes.
because I cannot start this live over. So let's just say a prayer. Heavenly Father, please let it work this time in Your holy name. Let's get into it.
Amen.
Tony, 25 from Georgia, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Do you have any kids?
I have one.
Okay, how old's your child?
He's 4 years old.
4 years old. Why you not with the dad?
Well, it we were never like we weren't even together during my pregnancy, so it just didn't work out. I was
Y'all were just having sex with no relationship.
We was in a relationship for about 4 months, and right when I was about to leave, I got pregnant. Like
Right when I was about to leave, she got pregnant. They was in a relationship for 4 months, and when I was about to leave, she found out she was pregnant. So again, brother, see, a lot of our women, all they want to do is have fun. They don't want to be in a committed relationship. And I'm going to tell you why. Because they get bored. They cannot do the same thing every day, brothers. Most of our women cannot do the same thing every day. So they get bored. That's why they jumping from man to man to man to man. But let's continue.
but it's not everything is not going well between me and him. We in the court now trying to figure things out.
Oh, child, it's not going too well. Tony, what do you do for a living?
I said I'm unemployed right now. For the past 4 years, I've really been a stay-at-home mother because there's no child care here in Dillon. We
For the past 4 years, she's been a stay at home mom. And she's going to court. She's going back and forth to court with her quote unquote baby daddy. Interesting. Let's continue.
we
So
in the
how are you
country.
taking care of your child? But child support?
The house that I live in is paid for by my dad, and so I live here by myself. He got married and moved out, and my sister moved as well. They stay in Atlanta, and yeah, I get food stamps.
Okay. Let me say, not saying you should look a certain way, right? So I don't want to put that out there, but I would never think the way you look, you're living off of food stamps.
Right. It doesn't have a look. I mean, kind of, sort of, but I see what I know.
What the hell is Kendra talking about? So you're supposed to look a certain way if you're on food stamps. This is why I say a lot of our women are delusional, brothers. I don't make these things up, but let's continue.
I know what you're talking about, but yeah, anybody
Okay.
can be on food stamps.
All right. So Tony, before we continue, do you think you're in a position to start dating? Because you're saying you're not currently working, you're going through the courts with your child's father. You know, a man watching, I think you're attractive, I think you're beautiful, but a man watching, a quality man anyways, might be like, she got to get some things together. Do you think you're in a position to start dating right now?
It's just my location and where I'm at. I would say yes because it's been some time now, and I think I'm just now ready to get out there and start dating again.
No, ma'am. What you're looking for is some penis. That's what you're looking for. Stop playing games. You're looking to date to get some penis. Just say that. And you're looking for a come up. I don't make these things up. Let's continue.
It's been
But don't
about two
you?
years.
But what is okay? What's your career aspirations? You don't want to get a job before you start dating?
I would like to, yes, but my living, like I can't move anywhere without savings, and they're not gonna pay anything here.
So do you have somebody to babysit your child?
No,
So how would you date? You have no babysitter. You can't get a job. So if you met a
he
guy,
gonna
how
have to
would you?
date. He gonna have to date me and my child.
So you looking for a guy?
Brothers, I hope y'all heard what she just said. You have to date me and my child. So you have to watch out for these women that want to be a package deal. I'm telling you now, brothers, I've said this before, and I'm going to continue to say this. It can be dangerous to date a single mother. I'm not saying it is, but it can be dangerous to date single mothers, brothers. I don't make these things up.
A guy to take care of you and your child?
Well, not necessarily looking for a provider, but he gonna have to. Well, actually, I'm bisexual, so I am looking for a woman or a man, and they're gonna have to cover everything as far as right now. Um,
What? So a man coming, he has to be able to take care of you, your child, and pay your bills? Interesting. And these are the older women.
but I've offered in my past. I've offered before I had a child, or right when I had a child. I offered, for a man to be a stay-at-home dad, and that's just not what they wanted. So I chose to, you know, I went down with a fight. I did not want to stop.
What does that have to do with anything? Uh, somebody, you want another man to take, you want a man to take care of another man's child. You offered a man that to be a stay-at-home dad, and it's not even his child. This is what we doing now out here. Oh boy, let's continue.
Stop working, but I
Tony, you
did.
sound crazy. And let me tell you why. Let me tell you why. Here's the deal. You're a beautiful girl. So you're gonna get a guy. A guy. Listen, maybe I shouldn't say you sound crazy because you do have the pretty factor. And maybe there's a man watching that's gonna save you. Maybe there's a man watching that says, you know what? She's cute. I'm gonna save her and her child. So let me because
No, say there's a simp that's going to save her and her child. Not a man, a simp. Let's continue.
I'm going to be honest. Pretty factor does matter at times. Now, I don't know what that man might come with that is going to potentially be okay with your situation, but I just think as a woman, you should want to have a job to provide for your child
Yeah,
before you start dating somebody else. Because, like, if you want to go out and date, who's the babysitter?
I mean, I have like little to no support from my family. So, and I'm very picky of who I leave him with. So,
Ma'am, you should leave him with his father. What are you talking about? What is wrong with y'all ladies that don't want to leave your child with the child's father? What's wrong with y'all ladies? Let's continue.
he just now
So,
got
okay, so if
the
a
baby.
guy's watching and he wants to take you on a date, who's going to babysit your child?
I'm fine with bringing my son with me. Just, I
You
mean,
gonna
just
bring your son on the date?
I mean, I may be able to find a babysitter, but if I can't, then we're not gonna go on a date. There's no like,
That's going to be your loss. It ain't his loss. Y'all ladies think that y'all got it great out here. Y'all are not the prize. Especially you women with multiple children, y'all are definitely not the prize.
like,
You can't
there's
let. What
no.
if a guy wants to bring you somewhere at nighttime at eight
Oh,
o'clock to
okay.
dinner? How you gonna do that? You gonna bring your son with you?
No, no. I would have to find somebody, but I don't really go out like that, and that's another reason why I haven't met anyone. Cause I be in the house. I'm for the sheets, not for the streets, Miss Kendra.
But I'm just trying to understand from a
I'm not
What?
woman's
looking for,
perspective.
and
From a woman's
let me.
perspective, why is it not important for you to get a job, to get yourself
No,
in a
it is.
situation?
I meant to address that. Yeah, I'm not looking for to be saved. Like I'm in the process of going back to the military and finding a job or going back to school. and that's not what I'm looking for. Because he don't have to provide, but that's a plus. I cannot be bought. So just because he got money don't mean he gonna get me.
Well, you said in the beginning that the guy got to date you and your child.
Uh-huh.
You see that's another thing. Our women always contradict themselves. 99.9%. If you let the woman talk long enough, she's going to contradict herself. She's going to flip flop, and then they're going to try to backtrack like they know what the hell they're talking about. Let's continue.
Uh-huh.
That's what you said.
Yeah, he gotta date me and my child. Yeah.
What kind of man you looking for, girl?
I want him to be genuine, self-aware, honest, loyal. He has to have good conversation. He has to be respectful, well-spoken, good with finances, kind, assertive, but open.
Good with finances. Oh my goodness. You definitely need to go back to your baby daddy.
He has to put in equal effort, and he has to be okay with me being bisexual.
What the hell are you talking about putting equal effort and you're unemployed? And he has to be fine with you being bisexual? So that only says that you might end up messing with a woman while you come on, brother, this is the type of woman that you just throw in a trash can. Leave these women for the streets.
Oh yeah, they said, or what kind of woman you looking for? Is it same qualities for the woman?
Yes.
The same qualities in a woman. Do you have gender preference?
I prefer to be with a man and marry a man, but I'm open to marrying a woman.
You're open to.
Brother, this is what you call an agent of chaos and confusion. This is what you call an agent of chaos and confusion. Let's continue.
Open to marrying a woman. Okay. What's some deal breakers for you?
Heavy drinking or smoking, like really overweight. I like a man that's light on his feet. Um, Being cheap, like as far as not wanting to go out on a date or something, not spend a lot of money. Because if it was me, like I don't mind paying at times when I do have income, I would pay and spoil my significant other. So being stinky, like smelling bad, drugs, because I don't do them. I don't want them in my house. Uh, he has to be emotionally mature and not keeping their word. More than two baby mamas, I would say. If he doesn't give oral sex, cheating, insecure, controlling, irresponsible. If he has trust issues.
Irresponsible. Do you think you're responsible, Tony?
Yes. I mean,
You just
so I've worked since I was 16, since I was in school, and then I joined the military. I did do some years in there, and then after that, I had civilian jobs. So I was in the reserve, and then I had civilian jobs. So I quit, and just so happened I was working in Savannah and still living in Millen. So I would drive. I would work like 60, 70 hours a week. I would work 6 days a week. So when I had my child, I didn't have any child care. They shut down the daycare here.
Brothers, let me tell you something about this woman. See, she had a big ass list of what she wanted from a man, but this type of woman here is very inconsistent. She can't keep a job. She was reckless with with her trim between her legs. She didn't even stay with the man. She says she left. This is not the type of woman that you would want to deal with. This is what you call. I've already said it earlier. This is what you call an agent of chaos and confusion. Let's continue.
Here. So my sister was watching him, and she didn't agree with our terms. So I had to come back home, and I have attended school. and I'm a certified massage therapist, so I've done that as well.
So okay, are you a massage therapist right now, or you're not? You have no job right now, right?
I'm certified. Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
So you said you haven't worked in 4 years.
Ma'am, she asked you, "Are you a massage therapist right now?" And you said you're certified. That's another thing with a lot of our women. They don't even answer the questions. They just dodge it. That's why you have to be very direct with the woman. That's why I say a lot of our women have a childlike mentality. They don't mature until they're about 45 years old.
Years?
Yes, since my baby was like 6 months, 3 months, something like that.
Okay. So you haven't worked since you had your son.
Well, I've done like I've had a couple jobs, but for the most part,
So when is it your goal again to start working?
that I don't know because my son, he's at the school age now, so he can go to school, but he's only in school for like 6 hours, so I don't know what kind of money I would make in less than 6 hours.
Ma'am, how would you wouldn't know because you haven't even tried. So again, brother, this is what I'm talking about. Most of our women are confused, but yet they know exactly what they want from a man, or they're basically telling you what you need to give them, but they don't have to do anything. And people get mad at some of the things that I say. Brothers, I'm just here to show you that this is the majority of our women here in the United States. This is what you're getting out here. So you have to take it's going to take a long time to get to know the woman. And even once you start to get to know her, that's when she starts to peel back them onions. She starts to take her mask off because a lot of them, they're playing games. They portray one way and then act another once they really feel like they're in. They in. You understand what I'm saying? Let's continue.
Are you sure you're not looking for somebody to save you? Because you said you don't desire that, but that's the vibes I'm getting. That you want someone that already has their stuff together financially to come into your life and to make it better. Now, listen, I ain't gonna judge if that's what you want, but if that's what you want, that's the vibe I'm getting. That you want to
I
use your pretty
understand.
factor. You want to use
I don't know what's up with this damn vibe, but anyway, she's just an agent of chaos, Kendra, just like you.
your pretty factor that you were born with to find someone that will be willing to come and take care of you and your child. Is that
I,
not true?
I can understand how you see it that way, but I don't see that as true. I cannot be bought. I've dated men with money, and their character is just not enough for me.
Okay. Does the guy got to be a certain age? What's the age range you want to date?
My age range is in between 27 and 34, but it
27.
doesn't really have to be. He doesn't have to be in that age range.
He doesn't have to be in that age range.
Yeah, that's just like a like
Okay.
that age range, but it ain't necessarily.
This is crazy. What's up, Zatu? Again, brother, my goodness, this is what you have to deal with, brothers. This is what's out here in the United States, brothers. It may just take for you to get a passport and find you a woman outside the United States because this is what they're asking for. This woman had a long list and she's unemployed, and then she's saying that money can't buy her. Well, then go date you a bum.
Ain't necessarily like if he's 35, then because I did actually message Ryan Davis. He was on your show, and I really liked him, so I messaged him, and he was kind.
First of all, if you don't know, Ryan is a very successful, funny comedian. You probably saw him. I saw you on Insecure.
Yeah.
Ryan, first of all, you're single, right?
Yes.
So you're successful. Why you think you single, Ryan?
I was focused. I was focused on my career. You don't get successful by accident. You know what I mean? Some things you got to give up, and love was one of them, man. Companionship. It's very difficult for a man to chase women and chase the bag at the same time. You got to give up one of them.
He's absolutely right on what he just said. And for most of you brothers, y'all need to focus on your career because a woman can be a distraction. So all this stuff about women wanting to be partners and they want to build with you, they are lying. No woman really wants to build with you. You build on your own, brothers. And then when you get to the bag and you're pretty much in a good place, then you can start looking for a relationship. But still keep in mind that that woman can still be a distraction. Let's continue.
You know what I
Okay,
mean?
really? So,
Yeah.
are you in a position now where you're ready to be open to a relationship? Are you successful enough to make
Oh, the bag is gotten. It's fine. The bag is secure.
the bag
But
is secure? So, what
yeah,
kind of woman works for Ryan?
black for sure. Unapologetically black at that. Um, I don't need to know. Even if you have other stuff in your lineage, that's wonderful, but I don't need to hear about it. I don't really care.
You don't need to hear about
Need to care about your Indian and your family and none of that stuff. It's cool. Uh,
He's 35 though, I think. So
it.
he would
Yes.
be outside the age range.
Okay. I see what you're saying. All right. Do you want more kids?
Maybe one, but it's not a requirement.
Not a requirement. I think your list said the guy can have 2 kids or something.
Yeah, he can have like 2 baby mamas at the
He can
most.
say again.
2 baby mamas. It doesn't really matter how many kids he has, like if it's from a previous marriage or something.
He got 2 baby mamas, and you're in Atlanta, correct? Not Atlanta, Georgia, somewhere.
I'm like 3.5 hours from Atlanta. I'm in
All
Millen,
right.
Georgia. I'm in the backwoods of Georgia. I'm in the country.
So, do you want a person in that location?
I would like him in the southeast. He doesn't really have to be in Georgia.
How far is that from where you live?
In the southeast, like from like Mississippi on over to like South Carolina.
So, brothers, I'm not going to go. I'm not going to continue with this woman. I just wanted y'all just to hear some of the stuff that she was talking about. Again, a lot of our women are just delusional, and they're pretty much agents of chaos. So keep your head on a swivel with most of these women. But on that note, I'm out.